station. Now I'm about to kill the game. It was just the first one. I always been a little late. I've been around since Ricky Lake, maybe a year before. 92, the year I was conceived and born. When I was raised on X-Men, Spider-Man, and Beetleborgs. Nobody likes you when you 23. They wasn't liking me before. Huh. Shouts to Blink-182. I was all about them, even if you think they wasn't cool. Found their album on the street in 6th grade, walking to school. All scratched up and dirty, still play like it was new. Ooh, alright, I'm off that. I'm just rhyming on track. No hooks, I don't want that. Notebooks full of raw raps. Open up a talk can. Yeah, I mention beer a lot, especially in these days.
P&R 559, make some motherfucking noise! So many fire battles, we can't keep the lights on.
Hey, come on, stop fucking around.
That's
all right.
That's global facts.
You got it? Is it all figured out? All good. I got a co-host with me.
It looked nice though.
More Daniel Black than the rap assassin, here to gas up.
All good. And my other co-host?
Jada Kid, P&R.
And my other co-host?
As well it, you know what it is, P&R OG original ginger, stop rapping over vocals. You know what it is, let's go to Burner's after party at the Zen Lounge.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Let's fucking do it. Alright, on my left, introduce yourself.
Yo, what up, it's Sasquatch Josh, Demented Nature, Psych No Records, Team Dark, all that good shit. Fresno, what the fuck is good?
Shit. On my right, introduce yourself.
Innovate, Clovis, California. Let's go. I'm tired. Let's go.
Talk that shit. Anybody want to go first?
I'll go. Flip a coin.
Damn it.
Both of them. Of course.
All right, who came further? You? Call it in the air. We're gonna do that shit again because
It's Tails, it's Harlem.
Where'd it go?
first one's Tails? Okay, I wasn't looking for it. Round one is on Innovate. Let's fucking go. What's with the lights, bro?
Hey, who keeps fucking around?
What's with the fucking lights right now?
Yelling for Tato. Turn out the lights.
Hey, it looks good like that.
Yeah.
Watch, come here, look at when the lights off, it looks good. See?
Come on.
All right, just leave it off.
Hey, who the fuck keeps fucking around?
Are we not filming? Like, what the fuck?
What is going on?
Where's the light switch at for that shit?
It's either on or off. Tell them.
Can we get a?
Where you turn them off and on?
Hey, where's the override at?
Okay. Hurry, mother on! All right. Cut and add and chop. All right. Round one. It's on Innovate. Talk that shit.
Speak to him.
Sasquatch Josh, you got a mask on, dog. Hey, that's not odd at all, huh? No. Your appearance is strange. I find it weird you embrace it. I mean, it could be merely him making some satirical statement, but I fear that you may just be a serial rapist. Now, when I say him and me are different breeds, that's because I tend to be a little meaner. And generally, you could get him cheaper. Oh, I'm convinced you're either literally the biggest creep that's in the league, or just a cheesy, prissy, needy, gimmicky attention seeker. And your gimmick isn't interesting. I don't think I get it even. You're not auditioning to get the lead. Are you kidding me? This isn't theater. Cinna, please. Hey, Cinna, please. How'd I end up being in the ring against a freaking trick-or-treater? No, what I meant is he's getting chewed like wintergreen, and eventually you'll begin to see that his pen has ink, but mine's dripping ether. I flow addictively. You're just a tweaker with no delivery. Little Caesars. And when it comes to written schemes, my wisdom's deeper. I'm an expert on the matter like a fucking physics teacher. I got doper lines than the whole entire globe combined. No, doper lines than the Coke supplier's own supply. If I told you I had wrote these rhymes with a sober mind, then you know I'm high. Then you know I'm high, and that's never gonna change, like a homeless guy.
Facts.
That was fun.
You need a ghost to write. I'm a poltergeist, prone to violence and known to fight. So you might get both your eyes split open by elbows and high kicks, throwing strikes just like bowling night, bitch. No, I strike quick as a cobra bite, as a bolt of lightning in the open sky that glows so bright that it engulfs the night, bitch. If you roll the dice and try to throw right, you'll get folded like a load of whites.
Okay.
You're a load of whites. Hey, you poked the giant. You poked the giant. I don't know why. It was bold, you tried it, but you won't survive. So you could just hold on tight for the coaster ride or fucking close your eyes and get posterized.
Wow, there we go. Make some noise for that round, y'all. Round one, it's on Josh. Whenever you're ready, talk that shit.
Hey, yo. I cannot believe you got me battling this nerd. Don't you think that Sesame Street's gonna be missing, Big Bird?
Oh, no.
Rusty Kramer. What's poppin', player? Let me tell you this, my dude. I don't know if you graduated yet, but you look like you still get punked on in high school. Let's get it cracking on course. This fag's an odd dork. I'm really proud of you, dog. You finally got something other than basketball shorts. I don't get why you wear those at all. You don't ball. You're just soft. Dashing back to a pad with a tweak bag the only time that you carry the rock. Oh. And let me ask you this, dog. How you fucking hip hop? How you got a bitch about how I got a mask on? You rock fucking gym socks and flip flops. See, I'm a rabid animal on the loose, clearing your crew on the parameter. I got this bitch boy dropping biggest sweat droplets than nervous anime characters. Oh. Let's see this chumpy funny. Hey, let's see this chumpy funny. When I crack him with a ball bat set in flames, I'm set to give Rusty one piece to stretch this lane. Let's get things straight. If you innovate, then ain't you supposed to subject to change? But yet, you've always just kept the same, from the rhymes you offer to your fuckboy posture to your flying... From the rhymes you offer to your fuckboy posture to the flying saucers on your face to make it look like you ain't slept in days?
Oh my God.
I mean, it's always the same shit with you. You're never true to what your name states. I ain't even eating food. I'm just chewing dude up to spit him out. So who should really say grace? First time I seen this dude roll through, all I could do was go whoop whoop. I mean, normally I just say hey, but I thought those fat black bags on your eyes were some juggalo face paint. Oh. Man, this bitch should have did research. He left him to just bleed here. I'm wetting this kid's t-shirt. Now the hatchet run his album budget. It's cutting his kid's features. You dying here in your hometown. Every line that you throw down digs your grave an inch deeper. How can you think it ain't true neither? The bony kid rolling with the scythe, the grim reaper. And if you ask me, this damn geek can't get any ass. Please. And if he did, fat chance she classy. No Pulp Fiction. Bet if the bitch was riding shotgun, she'd blow a dude's brains out in the backseat. Now I'm letting an axe swing at this Nazi crack fiend. I don't even see why he's in my rap league, but I won't get into that yet. You still got 2 more rounds to get your ass beat.
Let's go, Josh.
Round 2, it's on Innovate. Talk that shit.
Speak to him.
You know what happens if I come after him with ASK? Plastic bits will get scattered quick and shatter into fragments if you catch my drift. If you lack the sense, I'll run it back. If you lack the sense, I'll run it back again. Bust a cap up in his ass and empty a banana clip and a half at him before asking. Get it? Before asking him. I spelled mask again. I should be rapping in the back of an ambulance because goddamn I'm sick. The only adjective that would fit accurately is cancerous. You know, I crafted this to be as intense as a camping trip. In erratic temperatures. In erratic temperatures and massive winds. Yo, the class I'm in is too advanced for him. He couldn't handle sitting in the back of it. I'm on track to end up as a graduate that was picked to be the valedictorian, class dismissed.
Wow. Okay.
Yo, but I can't pretend he isn't passionate. Most would rather quit than be the sacrificial lamb presented to the champion. But don't act as if he has a chance to win. Come on, that's offensive to his fans and him. And by fans, I meant his little faggot friends. And by fans, I meant his little faggot friends that he planted in the back to react to him. Now that's whack as shit. But I can't get pissed. It's only natural when a pack of Ritz crackers ends up getting matched against the most fancy dinner platter that exists. Cause this is the rap equivalent of a snack for kids against a stack of ribs with some
God damn it, I'm hungry now.
A snack for kids against a stack of ribs with some crab and shrimp, or perhaps a dish of what? Salmon, squid, it doesn't matter which. You could have your pick, fall back, I'm all that, and a bag of chips. And I am convinced that something tragic did happen in the past to him. I mean, you cannot end up being a man who lives with a mask permanently attached to him without having been through some traumatic shit to make you act like this. So let me ask you then, how many mannequins have you been romantic with?
Say it again.
So let me ask you this. How many mannequins have you been romantic with? Wow, now that's just sick. I guess he fucked so many plastic chicks he lost track and quit counting after 6.
Yikes.
Either that mask is just an antic meant to detract attention from how whack you spit, or you are at the pinnacle of an acid trip. And if not, then you got the fashion sense of a fan of Kiss. You got the fashion sense of a fan of Kiss, a matching member of a dancing clique, or you're a man who trick-or-treats at rap events. And if that ain't it, I guess after this, he had planned to slip out the back real quick to kidnap a bitch. Now, I couldn't honestly say in a confident way that you always were ranked at the top of your grade or in charge of the drama department, but based on some obvious traits that you often display, along with that thing that you got in your face, there's no possible way that you were not in a play.
Make some noise for that round, y'all! Talk that shit.
Alright,
Speak to him.
so, I got a question for you.
What's good?
What's red, white, and blue? What? It's this dude with a slit throat. I came to give you the biz, bro, but you're more than a sick joke. I'm out your weight class, whipping your ass. Check yourself like you got your big stole. I bet your wrist go snap like wishbones if you even try to bend your knees and lift slow. I mean, do you even lift, bro? I mean, that goes right back to the basketball shorts, but I'm getting off of that topic. Dog, you look like a crackhead character out of Wallace and Gromit. How come?
Yeah.
That's a 90s reference.
Yo, how come whenever you come out, all you do is stand around with your arms crossed? Facing, and don't say shit. Until it's your time to battle, then you become an asshole racist. You fucking lame bitch, you can get shanked with that cracked glass dick you blow your crank with. You food-hugging, multi-loving junkie, always spitting like a bigot. What the fuck makes you innovative? I thought you heard I had a bloodthirst. I suggest that you run, sir. You about to get millions of incisions. It isn't acupuncture. I'm finna demonstrate my inner hate with innovate in the sickest ways. People think they tweaked and shaved the way these razor blades clip his face. They'll lift his frame and make him levitate and let him hang from his frickin' brains. I'm letting crimson drain. What doesn't wisp away of this living waste? Just stick on my dinner plate.
Okay.
Just stick on my dinner plate. I'll whip him till the pistol break. Freaking crazy in a vicious state, using his bits and chunks remains as fishing bait, making a mask like Leatherface and fishing at Camp Crystal Lake. Yo, I've been catching so many bodies, I'm about to replace Jason. Slaying them with flames blazing enough to cremate Satan. You're gonna need better raps than crap about my mask, juggalo jokes and that dumb shit. Otherwise, you're gonna be the typical dumb bitch that gets killed quick in the horror flick, tripping on nothing. I'm pulling his insides out his top, gutting him like the guy was a pumpkin, and I'm excited. But he's the guy getting the butterflies in his stomach.
Talk that shit.
Your lyrics are average, so to give you a chance at winning your matches, you're dependent on antics just to get an advantage. I consider it sad that this is a fad and essentially have been representing the antithesis of those actions ever since I was rapping. See, I specifically rap with the intention to have emphasis added on how my writtens are crafted, while you attempt to distract us from the lyrical aspect with that ridiculous mask that you continually fashion into your ugly fucking mug in a habitual fashion. Wow. But if it's a physical fact that you gain minimal traction when your suspension is lacking, how could you begin to advance with such predictable tactics? And they say beauty skin deep.
Hold it down. Shut up.
They say beauty skin deep, but for him it's as shallow as the thickness of plastic from which his hideous mask was originally casted. Man, your whole image is fragile as that little elastic strip that attaches it at the back. I just keep picturing grabbing it, extending it backwards till there's tension and snapping it against him and laughing while I wish for the extend it backwards. Extend it till there's tension and snapping it against him and laughing while I wish for the maximum of injury damage that could potentially happen. Now, it isn't like he's getting time for the Olympics, guys, but I do get the vibe the dude lives his life a little like Bruce Jenner might. I mean, it is kind of reminiscent, right? The way he sits behind a false image trying to solidify a scripted life which consists of lies in an attempt to hide that he's a bitch inside. I'm convinced that I could spit different rhymes that I didn't write to even diss this guy, and he'd still be likely to bend inside and begin to cry. So we could call this football with this in mind, because he'd snap if he was the center of an offensive line.
Listen, to him.
Since I've been tagged as funny, when I rap somebody, every time I rap somebody wants to laugh at something. Okay, start flashing money, and I'll jack your bread like Aladdin's monkey. Flash the money, and I jack your bread like Aladdin's monkey. But if you had a boo, I'd smash the honey. Then laugh at you when you catch us fucking. Like don't.
Yikes.
Hey, they laugh at you when you catch us fucking. Like, don't get mad. You knew that you had this coming. I'm an attractive dude. You're a plastic fucking crash test dummy.
Make some noise! Sasquatch is on you whenever you're ready. Talk that shit.
I had no doubts with this whole bout going down in your hometown. Honest to God, I love stopping through. Team here, like staying cleaner. Get your spot removed. Like I said off to lose to this awkward dude. This road warrior's an animal. Your legion is doomed when I pull the hawk on you. So quit your squawking, fool. Watch who you're talking to. Innovate. You a little bitch! Like a midget prostitute.
What else?
I'm finna put him in a coffin too. So you could say I wanna box with you. Except I'm just gonna throw on some cool jogging shoes and squash his fruit into Jamba Juice.
Okay.
I see through this way off dude like I had a heat ray monocle. I'll have a cat in a hat roll up with one thing and I'll roll up with a thing too. Shit's like Dr. Seuss.
Wow. That's what's up.
What else?
Anyone think that Innovate is really great? I mean, y'all need to bounce with him. Because this battle is like his love life. He ain't getting around in it. I'ma crush this chump's inhaler, leave him on the ground twitching and spray Rusty in the place with Fagel, let him know that the clowns did it. I'm on edge, like I got stoned and paranoid. And now the ounce missing. I'ma stuff this punk in the trunk with my bumps and slaps in a sound system. He wanna bring the funk, he wanna bring the funk volume. Well, I hope he brought the crowd with him, because if he hops in, I'ma act like I quit. And then just drop him like Pound Syndrome.
What else?
Yo, I shoot to kill, lose bullet bills whenever the rounds burst, and I'ma have them laid out everywhere, like the homie was couch surfing.
Okay.
I'm about to be hitting dude for every culture you've belittled and ridiculed. This lyrical, miracle, spiritual dipshit fool getting Al Pacino'd into his swimming pool.
What else?
Who you really trying to fuck with, dog? You ain't tough at all. I'll Sasquatch stomp, crush and bust your jaw, and bitch slap your underage girlfriend out her Wonder Bra.
Yikes.
If Innovate always spit shit the same, and that's what you got, then something's wrong, cause dog, I stay bringing a new scene to the scene. I'm breaking down walls, I'm Juggernaut.
Okay.
It's Squatchzilla, the knot killer. And bitch tits on my hit list. So he best weave his way out my direction or he gonna leave with his wig split. This wicked shit get his wrist slit with a handled savage saber. I'm serving this wheezing bag of dick tips more shells than Daniel Blackton's waiter. Time!
Make some noise, dog.
PlayStation now I'm about to kill the game. It was just the first one, I always been a little late. I've been around since Ricky Lake, maybe a year before. 92, the year I was conceived and born. When I was raised on X-Men, Spider-Man, and Beetleborgs. Nobody likes you when you 23, they wasn't liking me before. Shouts to Blink-182. I was all about them, even if you think they wasn't cool. Found their album on the street in 6th grade, walking to school, all scratched up and dirty, still play